Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to make a creepy video, so I thought I would talk about some of the scariest torture methods ever used. Torture just sounds like the absolute most terrifying thing anyone could possibly go through. People are probably being tortured as we speak right now. And if you don't know what torture is, define torture.
As a noun, it means the action or practice of inflicting severe pain on someone as a punishment or to force them to do or say something, or for the pleasure of the person inflicting the pain.
Governments use torture to get information out of people, but like Siri said, people also do it just for pleasure. Maybe it's like a fetish, I don't know. If you've seen the Saw movies, you've gotten a glimpse of what this is like and how extremely terrifying it can be. These people are put into crazy traps and they have to do insane things to get out of them, and the end result usually ends in them being killed. So to start off this list, we're going to be talking about the torture method called the Heretic Sport. Basically what this is, it's a double-sided, two-pronged fork, and it is worn like a collar. One end of the fork goes into your chin and the other goes into your sternum, and so you cannot move your head or jaw. They're hanging face down, and if they let their head hang at all, they'll be stabbed or killed. And they would leave you hanging for days, to the point where you were so sleep deprived that you would confess anything. It's crazy if you think about it, how important sleep is. It's so weird. Like sleep, you're literally just shutting down. It just sounds terrifying to me because I love sleep. Alright, and this next one we're going to be talking about literally shakes me to my very core. The torture method called the Brazen Bowl. It is a literal steel or brass bowl. There's a door on the side. The victim is put inside and locked in there. The torturer starts a fire underneath the bowl and it literally just cooks you. The person is screaming and going crazy inside. This is also seen in a Saw movie. The bowl was built to amplify sound. They hollowed the mouth out so that sounds like the actual bellowing of a bull. And it honestly just sounds like one of the worst ways to die to me. That's not even like a torture method, that's like an execution method. And for our third torture method, we're gonna be talking about the Rake Trap. This was also known to be the most painful torture method in medieval times. Basically, what it was meant to do was dislocate every single bone in your body. The person was tied up to two steel posts that rotated. There would be two torturers and they would slowly turn the posts, and the person tied up would eventually have all their bones popped out of their sockets. The torturers would stretch the person so much in some cases that their body would literally just rip apart. This one was also seen in Saw and it was really hard for me to watch. The guy's arms and legs and his head were all being twisted and eventually his skin started tearing. I love the Saw movies, but it was one of the hardest traps for me to watch. Alright, so this next torture method is called white torture. This one is a little bit different because it doesn't have to do with anything painful or your body parts being smashed or stretched or anything like that. It's not painful in any way. I'm just gonna break down how this torture method works. Basically what it is complete sensory deprivation and isolation. So you're locked in a room, it's completely white, there's a white bed, the food you eat is white, the plate is white, everything about it is white. Your senses kind of just start shutting down because there's nothing for them to focus on, there's nothing to smell, nothing to see. So this can cause the victim to feel helpless, become disoriented, and have hallucinations, and even forget who they are. Their own personal identity can literally be like wiped from their mind. It's like terrifying. There was a guy named Donald Hebb and he conducted an experiment to see how sensory isolation affects the human mind. He found out that depriving someone of all their senses would literally start to break them in a matter of days, which is like so crazy because it doesn't seem like hard at all. Like I'm like, okay, I could chill in a room for a few days. It just sounds so unreal to me. Like it doesn't even seem like this is possible. So this guy paid a few people to join his experiment. He was hoping to have this experiment go for about 6 weeks and then see how the people felt, but most of the people he put through the experiment only lasted a few days and they were just going crazy and they had to be let out. And I think the scariest part is that since it messes with your mind so much, once they let you out, you never feel free. The rest of your life you will feel trapped, you will feel helpless. That's like so sad. So instead of doing damage to your body, it does a ton of damage to your mind, which can completely mess up your whole life. Alright, and so for our last torture method, we're gonna be talking about the Judas Cradle. This one, this just sounds like hell on earth. The fact that someone created this, I don't want to live anymore. So this was invented in Spain. It is a steel pyramid and it is placed high up. and the victim is tied up. They are placed with the pyramid going into their anus or their vagina, depending on if it's a boy or a girl. It stabs into the person, and any slight move will cause the pyramid to penetrate into you deeper. They would even tie weights onto the people's legs and put oil on the pyramid to cause it to be more painful and uncomfortable. That literally makes me cringe so hard because I don't like anything touching my asshole. The pyramid was rarely washed. If being impaled by that sharp pyramid thing didn't kill you, you would get infections after that would later kill you. That honestly sounds like hell to me. That is all of the torture methods that I have researched, and I hope you guys like this video. My ringtone just scared the crap out of me. When I'm home alone like this, I hate it because I get so jumpy. But anyway, that is all I have for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to do more creepy videos like this, I'll try to be your Shane Dawson, honey. I'm trying to do stuff that he didn't talk about because I know he's the most popular conspiracy theory person. He's like the queen of scary videos, and I love that stuff. If you guys like these videos, please let me know in the comments. I love to keep making them. I love you guys, and thanks so much for 750 subscribers almost. If you guys have any ideas for other creepy videos you want me to do, let me know in the comments. I will see you on the next one.